everybody, Ed and Janice Montalvo, living in Lenawee Realty. We just wanted to put together a video. First of all, thanking you for subscribing to our newsletter, but also just to kind of give you an update on the state of real estate in case you're not aware. So at this point, we are not allowed to enter homes. We are not allowed to have our sellers allow people to enter their homes. So at this point, we're doing a lot of virtual tours. We're doing some videos. You can see multiple pictures on the MLS of both our listings as well as other listings in the area. So we wanted to just kind of like, as in this downtime in the next 3 weeks or 2.5 weeks at this point, hopefully, is just go over some of the things that you might be able or be preparing to do during this downtime. So first we'll start with buyers.
Okay, as buyers, one of the things we want you to do is to put together a list of things that you must have that are non-negotiable in a property that you're looking at. The next thing you're going to need to put on that list is the area you want to be in, price range you want to stay within, size of the home, the square footage, style of the home is important too, the 2-story versus 1-story, basement versus no basement, and size of garage, things like that. School district's important as well, so that might be one of the things. Also, put together a wish list of things that you would like to have that maybe aren't necessarily critical. Maybe you'd like to have a pool, but if it doesn't have it, it's okay. So those are some of the things you need to put together so we know what you're kind of looking for.
Yeah, and once you put together that list, the next step to do is to get a hold of us to schedule your virtual buyer consultation. At that point, we'll sit down as a team, either on Zoom or FaceTime, and we'll go over your list, as well as discuss with you different options on financing. Of course, interest rates right now are phenomenal, but this is a great time to talk about what programs are out there, to get you all your paperwork in, to get you pre-approved, and then the next step is that we would set you up on the Collaboration Center. There are so many websites out there, and people are like, do I do Zillow? Do I use Realtor.com? Do I use your website? You know what, I'm going to tell you the easiest thing is to have us set you up on our Collaboration Center. Using the criteria that you gave us, we can set you up a search directly from the MLS. From there, you can go in from everything that's active. You can either favor it, reject it, or put it as a possibility. So when we're able to start showing houses, we have a short list of things that we've favored and we really want to see right away. If those don't work out, we've got a possible list, and if worse comes to worse, we might have to go to the rejected list as we change some things. So that's kind of where we think you should start as a buyer if you're sitting at home, either in an apartment, on a home, in thinking about what that next move would mean. We would love to do a buyer consultation. We do have a new buyer's agent, which is Carrie Benedict, and she'll be part of that call as well. It's a great opportunity to get to meet her, and so she gets to learn a little bit about you as well. And then of course, we met with several sellers prior to, we call it the lockdown, just because we can't think of a better, stay home, stay safe is what I should be saying, Janice Joy. But we met with several sellers. They put together a list of things that they were going to work on. And I know several of our sellers or potential sellers are really working on that list. They're just not ready to put it on the market during this time, which is understandable. We fully understand. But during that time, it's important to think about where you want to go next as a seller to put together that short list. But in the same way, you're going to schedule
so as a seller, you're going to want to schedule a virtual listing appointment. You can use Zoom, FaceTime. There's, with technology, most of those things will work. That will allow us to go through the home. You're walking us through it, of course. You can talk about the projects that you want to do. We can help you prioritize those projects, or maybe even tell you, this project might not be worth doing because it won't bring money back into the home, or a buyer might not even be interested in something like that. We also can discuss the price range for your home, do the market analysis for you, let you know where we think it'll sell, and go from there.
Yeah, one of the things in this downtime, this stay home, stay safe, we've all been working, all three of us have completed a certification through National Association of Realtors. So we all took a class and passed the test and got certified. And that's both for buyer consultations as well as seller consultations, to be able to do our CMAs or our market analysis for you better. So as you're working on those projects that we discussed in your virtual listing appointment, we'd love to have you keep us posted. I don't know about you, but for us, when we check something off our list as an accomplishment, we're pretty proud of it. The windows are clean, the house is clean. We're actually working out of the home office, which when we were telling our son Ben that last night, he goes, I don't even think you could step foot in that the last time I was there. And he was right. I think we took 8 to 10 bags of garbage. Some of it was stuff we shredded. You know, there was just so much stuff that was in there. So now it's actually set up as a home office. So if you're looking for a home office, highly recommend it because I kind of enjoy working in there. You know, keep us posted on how things are going. The other thing we ask you to do, Ripley, is put together your list of love or your points of love. What that means to us is there's a reason why you fell in love with your house. And that's the same emotion when you're selling your house that we want that buyer to have. You know, we want to be able to market why you love that house so that they can feel that same love as you do. So yeah, that's pretty much exciting as far as a seller consultation. And then you become a buyer, right?
Yeah, so if you're selling your house, you're going to need to go somewhere else. So, you know, we can also, as we're doing that virtual listing appointment with you, we can talk about the buyer part of it as well at the same time.
Mr. Ripley always has to be part of a video, a Snapchat. He somehow thinks if we're going for a walk, he's the center of attention on any given trail or path. So just to wrap things up, we truly appreciate everybody. I mean, we're doing our best to maintain some mental stability. You know, we're working out, we're doing meditation. Our house smells really good today because I made a couple more loaves of my famous Amish white bread. I'm baking, we're making meals at home. So, you know, I think we've all learned a little bit during this pandemic, and I hope that you're all safe and sound, but truly we've spent a lot of quality family time together. That's what we're going to call it, right?
Yeah,
quality. Yeah. You know, we likely will be in the best shape we've been in since the start of the new year. So we picked that up. But, you know, I think we've learned a lot about, you know, what we love about our home, what we love about real estate. And truly that is, I don't know about you, but I miss people. You know, with Carrie being on board and us being able to just do Zoom team meetings, to be able to do some happy hours via Zoom, you know, those are all fine and good. And talking with the kids, we did Easter on Zoom and on FaceTime. You know, we talk to our parents and our kids a lot, but truly, I look forward to things getting back to normal, back to being able to, somebody told me people will never hug again, and I hope that that's not true. So during this time, we just stay home, stay safe. Hopefully we'll see some changes come May 1st. Michigan Association of Realtors is fairly confident that we'll be able to follow some of the other states and what they're doing. You know, it will never, or initially will not go back to, you know, open houses and things like that. But we're hopeful that it'll go back to being able to show homes on a limited basis with limited number of people with some real protocol in place so that we're protecting both the homeowners as well as you, the sellers and the buyers. So from Living in Lenawee Realty, we just want to give you lots of love, lots of virtual hugs, elbow bumps, fist pumps, whatever we do now. Stay safe, stay home, and this too shall pass. God bless.